Okay, Lauren, so in the last video, you talked about the 12 tips and techniques for dealing with a person with dementia. And you said you were going to share the 3 most important tips with us today. So what's number 1?
What's number 1? Okay. Number 1 is check yourself.
Okay.
Remember when I said that, our body language, that somebody with dementia
Right.
reads our body language, tone of voice.
Make sure you
all of
look
that.
happy. Don't look angry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. If all of us have stresses in life, and if you're dealing with somebody, working with somebody, a caregiver or somebody who has dementia, you're going to be under stress. That's a given.
Okay.
Okay, we need to check those at the door. We need to check ourselves for open body posture. Do we have a smile on our face? A smile brings your voice up about an octave. Okay. Do we look relaxed? Do we look happy? Because if I look worried, I guarantee you're going to think there's something to worry about and become agitated.
Okay.
Okay, so check yourself. When you approach them, you want to make sure that you announce yourself. Knock on the door. Hi, Mike, it's Lauren, your friend. How are you doing today? Okay, you want to use their preferred name.
Okay.
If somebody was to call me Lori, I would not be a happy camper, okay? And I would know that they don't know me.
Right.
Okay, so use their preferred name. You're giving them your name because maybe even if they recognize you, they don't remember your name, so you've just removed that frustration for them. And you're asking, how are you? That's appropriate, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so if I ask, Mike, how are you doing? And you respond. Give me a response. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm really frustrated today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't worry about it, Mike. I just wouldn't worry about it. It's a beautiful day outside. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like you don't care.
Exactly. Okay, so the next thing is we want to make that warm connection. We want to listen to what the person is saying.
Okay.
Okay. Asking how they're doing. They're amazingly good at social chit chat. So even, in moderate Alzheimer's. But really listen to what they're saying. If they're
Okay.
not verbal, read their body language for cues. Are they in a good mood? Are they in a bad mood? Okay. We want to make sure that we approach from the front and slightly to the side. You don't want to startle someone. If you get startled, an automatic reflective reaction is to strike out, okay?
Oh, okay.
They have a diminished visual capacity, so make sure you approach from the front and slightly to the side because their central vision might be affected as
Okay.
well. Okay? Listen to what they say and then affirm it. Mike, I'm sorry you're frustrated today. What's going on? And then you're going to tell me what's going on, maybe, and then I can redirect you.
Okay.
Once you feel heard and understood, I can redirect you. And that's key. Affirmation is a learned response, though. We typically want to just jump to, oh, it's okay.
Right.
Okay, or whatever.
I think my typical response would be to try and make a joke or something like that, try to make them laugh.
Which is okay, but first let them know that you heard what they said.
Okay.
That's really important. So it's a real art. So when we're doing this, remember that, even though a person has dementia, they still have a need to communicate.
Okay.
All the way through to the end of life.
And it sounds like, to me, what I'm getting is that they still have feelings, and those feelings can still be hurt.
Those feelings can still be heard, whether it's through behavior or actions. We're going to have to read their behaviors, obviously, and their tone of voice and their body. Okay. But continue to communicate all the way through the end of the life. And if you make a mistake, don't feel guilty. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep trying.
Okay.
Okay?
That sounds great. Thank you, Lauren.
Sure.